The United States is so constantly at war that we don't even really recognize that it's happening anymore, which is why one of the planks of American Demands, this grassroots policy platform project that I and a number of other people are working on, is to end endless wars. And let's talk about what that means specifically. The United States has a number of active authorizations for the use of military force. Those all need to be repealed. The president is supposed to have to ask Congress every time he wants to go to war, and instead we have these blank checks that are written for the US government to basically bomb the Middle East and a number of other places. Also, just to say it, one of the kind of endless wars happening in the United States is the militarization of policing, and that happens mostly through the 1033 program, where outdated military equipment can be sold to local police departments. We want to get rid of that. Also, I'm going to add a period as soon as I finish recording this. Get rid of it. There's no reason for that to exist. I remember protesting in 2020 and watching the Columbus police roll down High Street in Columbus in a fucking tank. Why? We want to redirect military spending from corporations, because that's where the vast majority of military spending goes right now, is to corporate contracts, to prioritize veterans' healthcare, housing, and education. We want to stop all sales of weapons or military funding to countries that are actively in violation of international law. And we want there to be an audit of the DoD or the Pentagon, the Department of Defense and the Pentagon, that they actually have to pass. Did you know that the Department of Defense has never once passed an audit? Their funding should be contingent on that. Where the fuck is all of this money going? Particularly given the fact that, again, the vast majority of this military financing is going to corporations, to corporate contracts. A lot of spending related to quote unquote defense, or now thanks to Trump, war in the United States, has nothing to do with public safety, with care for veterans, and has everything to do with enriching defense companies. It's time we got rid of it. And you can learn more about how to pressure candidates and elected officials to sign on to doing all of these things, all of which they could do if they just retook Congress in 2026, at americandemands.com.